Have you ever looked down at the sidewalk and noticed a tiny ant disappearing into a crack in the pavement? It's easy to step right over them and keep walking, but if you could peek beneath that crack, you'd find something incredible. That tiny hole is actually the gateway to a sprawling, multi-level underground metropolis. Down here, millions work together to build nature's most complex societies. To understand how they build these cities, let's look at the citizens. This diagram shows a worker ant. Like all insects, she has 3 main body parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, along with 6 legs. Up front, she's equipped with heavy-duty, pinch-like jaws called mandibles, which act like both hands and shovels. Watch what happens when she puts those tools to work. Ants can carry up to 50 times their own body weight. If a human child had that kind of strength, they could easily pick up a full-size school bus. Those physical tools allow a massive, coordinated workforce to construct some of the most impressive hidden structures on Earth. If we take a tour of their underground skyscraper, the first thing you'll notice is that the space is intentionally organized. Deep at the very bottom, in the safest room of the colony, is the Queen's chamber. The Queen isn't in charge, though. She doesn't act like a mayor handing out orders to the workers. Her one and only job is to lay eggs, sometimes millions of them, over a lifespan that can last up to 20 years. Those eggs are quickly carried off to a separate room, the nursery. Here, dedicated nurse ants constantly shift the eggs and baby larvae around. They move them higher or lower in the tunnels to make sure they are always sitting at the exact right temperature to grow. Far away from that clean nursery, you'll find the waste rooms. To keep the city healthy, special worker ants haul all the colony's garbage and dead bodies into these isolated dumps to keep the rest of the nest from getting sick. Without a central boss or a set of blueprints, these insects naturally divide their space. They build nurseries, food pantries, and trash dumps, keeping their society running smoothly. Curious, if the Queen isn't handing out orders, how do thousands of individual ants know exactly where to go and what to do? Look at this diagram. A scout ant navigating a maze leaves chemical pheromones, invisible road signs. When finding food, she leaves a scent trail home. As ants follow, they drop scent, making the successful path stronger, while dead-end paths simply fade away. They use this chemical language for everything. If a predator attacks the nest, guards release a specific alarm scent that instantly ripples through the tunnels, telling the entire city to get ready to defend their home. This invisible web of chemical signals connects millions of tiny insects. It allows them to act together as one giant, highly intelligent superorganism. Just like human cities have specialized careers, different ant species have evolved to do specific jobs. Take a look at this leafcutter ant. She's carrying a large piece of a leaf back to her nest. She isn't going to eat that leaf. Instead, leafcutter ants act as farmers. They chew the leaves up and use them as fertilizer to grow a special fungus in underground greenhouses. That fungus is what the colony actually eats. Other species act as combat engineers. Army ants, like the ones clustered together here, don't even dig nests in the dirt. Instead, they lock their legs and jaws together to build living walls and bridges out of their own bodies, creating a temporary breathing shelter for their young. Sometimes these already massive cities expand and connect with neighboring colonies. They form continuous underground networks called supercolonies that can stretch for hundreds of miles, linking billions of individuals. By developing these highly specialized jobs and linking their cities across vast distances, ants have managed to thrive in almost every environment on Earth. Let's head back up to the surface.